Hello there and good evening. Welcome back to the Drunk Canuck beer review. How you doing? Hope you're well. This is Steve. Once again, we're back doing another beer review. Trying to be more consistent now, like I promised. We're going to be doing a few more uploads every month and, trying some new beer and seeing what's going on in the beer world. I got a beer here, as you can see. Don't mind my pizza flyer. That's my dinner later. This is Ace Hill Pilsner. It's been around for a few years. I've seen it on the shelves. Just getting around to it now, just curious of what it's all about. I did some research before I'm doing this video. Some other beer tubers are saying this is a contract brew. I don't even know who makes it. It just says brewed in Ontario. Doesn't tell you where or, stuff like that. But it's Ace Hill Pilsner. And again, we're still working on getting a tripod. One day it'll happen, people. One day. Ace Hill Pilsner. It's made by the Ace Hill Beer Company in Toronto, but like I said, apparently it's made by another brewery. It's a contract brew, so I can't find the whole story on that, but it's a 5% alcohol Pilsner. Let's read the literature here. The Ace Hill Pilsner is slow crafted in Canada with the utmost attention to detail, resulting in a delicious, easy drinking, award-winning beer. Alright, the ingredients are water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. Actually, it's 4.9%, my apologies, alcohol, not 5. Brewed in Ontario. The can feels different. I guess it's like one of these plastic wraparound kind of labels on here, but anyways, enough about that. Enjoy the view of my lovely 30-year-old washing machine while I open this beer. Let's try to do this pour for everybody. Looks like a beer. Look at that. Perfect. I hope. Yep, we're good. We are good on this one. So yeah, see-through. Looks like a Pilsner. I didn't really pour it properly, so I can't judge the head of it, but looks pretty good. It's really carbonated from what I can see. What's she smell like? Let's see. Nothing really strong. I mean, I've had Pilsners like Steam Whistle and a few others where you crack the can open and all you get is those fruity hops just popping in your face. This is here, but it's very, very subtle, and it smells a little bit grainy along with that. So nothing strong, nothing offensive, especially if you don't like a hoppy beer. Yeah. Nothing offensive about the smell. So by saying that, let's try the taste out. Cheers, people. Not bad. It's very subtle though. Like for a Pilsner, I always expect a really hoppy punch in the face and a bunch of flavor. It's there, but it's very, very minimal. It's almost smooth. Like as soon as it hits your tongue, there's a bit of hops there, a bit of this breadiness to it, a bit of greens. It's almost like I don't want to call them out on that, but it's like drinking a big mackerel Pilsner. It's more streamlined, it's more smooth, it's not as potent, the flavors coming at you. It's not bad. I mean, this is, let's say if we do the quote-unquote Pilsners, I had that blue, which apparently at one point it was called a Pilsner. Now they don't even refer to themselves as that. This is a lot better. I would take this any day over that blue. Yeah, it's not offensive. I'm thinking maybe they're trying to encourage big mackerel beer drinkers to drink this, and it wouldn't be offensive to them if that's what they were going for. I don't know, but it's really smooth. Let's keep drinking. Yeah, a bit of sweetness, tiny bit of hops, but after it goes down your throat, you get a little bit of breadiness, kind of texture and taste, and like a cereal grain kind of taste in the back of your mouth, and then it's just gone. So this is a really refreshing beer. A little bit of the aftertaste, like I said, it's like cereal kind of grain, like you eat a handful of Honey Nut Cheerios, and there's that aftertaste I'm getting. But aside from that, it's nothing wrong with the beer. It's not my favorite. Um, I won't talk forever. This is supposed to be a little quick review, but I recently started trying Steam Whistle and drinking that as my go-to beer, even though it's really, really expensive because it's a craft beer. Or I guess a bigger craft beer because they're really getting really big now. But their Pilsners are really more, their only beer I guess is a Steam Whistle Pilsner at this point. I could be wrong. But their beer is full of flavor, full of hops. You can like get it right off the first drop that hits your tongue. This is more of a toned down, mellow, easy drinking beer, which I think would appeal to everybody. Like you can hand this to anybody, and even if they're a Budweiser or just a Canadian drinker, and they would appreciate this. I think it wouldn't offend them. It's got just a little bit of flavor, enough to differentiate itself from a big mackerel beer, but not enough to throw you off if you're a big mackerel beer drinker. So in closing, not a bad beer for the price though. It was $3 I think this cost me, so it's almost in the pretty close to the Steam Whistle price range. I don't like the price. I'd pay $2 for this, like in the discount or a little bit above the discount brand category. But yeah, $3. I wouldn't buy it again, but I would drink it. Nothing wrong with it. I'll pass it. It's a 5, maybe 5.5. It's not something I'm gonna go out and look for, but if someone offered it to me, I wouldn't be like, oh no, I can't drink that, it's horrible, right? Not a bad beer. Smooth, easy drinking, just price is a little bit out of the, doesn't make sense to me, and just there's not enough flavor for me personally, but nothing wrong with it. It's refreshing. If you haven't tried it, try it out. Let me know. Everyone has different taste buds, opinions. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Anyways, have a great night. We'll talk to you in the next one. Cheers.